it seems that NASA's getting ready, their astrobiology department is getting ready to release some kind of a news. They are part of Zion's media as well. They are part of Zion's technology, science, which falls under big education leg of the altar. And of course, Zion controls money, the currency, the lawmaking, the medicine, and big education and media. That's did I say media? I don't know. They do. That would be 5 legs. What do you know? Whatever. They have an altar here, and they are doing their magic here, and they are trying to take over here, and they're pretty well got it taken over. All our money goes to Israel under the guise of warfare, but believe me, when people can't get food here, people can't get unemployment benefits, the governments can't balance the budget. That's because all the money's being shoveled overseas by fascists who are too cheap to pay American workers. Fascism only works under the situation where cheap labor is constantly cheaper, and cheaper labor is constantly being sought out and employed in favor of people who have the audacity to want benefits and things like that. Anyway, NASA's getting ready to release, I read about it yesterday, some sort of information. They found another germ or whatever, bacteria on a meteorite or something, And basically what they're trying to do is damage control. They're trying to cover up things that are now becoming quite evident and quite well known. YouTube has a lot about it. Look up lunar ruins, Mars ruins, Cydonia Plain, Nansen. You can see a lot of things like that by looking up things like that. And these people in NASA, they're just trying to, break the news slowly because, not only is all the money being shoveled out of the United States, it's been doing under the auspices of religion. So the religious people are busted. All their lies are just that. They're lies and myths and fairy tales. We got the beeping next door. They do this occasionally. You can check it out in some of my other videos. One day they did it the whole time I was doing the videos, like 5 videos. But that's just the way it is here in La La Land. Now NASA is doing damage control, and they're just bought and paid for. They have a lot to lose if people take that action away from them. But basically what we're doing is paying a lot of really hardcore scientists to sit around on their computers and drink coffee all day. And that's what it boils down to. There is no space program. There is no commercialization of space. These people are a bunch of lazy schmucks employed by Zion to put on a good show. That's all going away as well. They're basically Nazis, but Zionism and Nazism are one at the top. And there's many things that point to this over time. I don't know if it was Rothschild and the Catholic Church at the Vatican that got it going back before World War II, but that was all just a way to gain sympathy enough for the upper class Zionists to go ahead and go in and steal the land that became Israel and take it by force. They did buy some of it, but guess where that money came from, okay? Guess where? Same place that it's going today in lieu of unemployment benefits or things that benefit the American people other than the police force. You see, these people have set up the currency and then taken it over, and they use it only for their own benefit until you demand it back, and then they run like hell, or usually by the time you demand it back, you're so angry you're chopping heads. And this has happened down through time over and over again. It's like, it's a trap we can't escape. And they definitely can't escape it because people wake up eventually to their predation and they don't like being preyed upon. Now NASA, the idiots that they are, the do-nothing coffee drinking, porn watching people that, every once in a while they'll shoot a rocket off so the rest of the monkeys can think something's going on. In the meantime, what they're doing really is putting up spy satellites and satellites used for torture and eavesdropping on Americans. They're also fostering the aerosol programs, the HARP programs, things like that. They're not really worth much as far as your interests are concerned. Whereas if we commercialize space, these guys might actually be useful as far as their information is concerned, instead of doing the un-American thing which they do, and that's serving Zion.